There we go. Alright, so for this self-defense is a single wolf drag. There are other styles that have a very similar move, and I'm sure they have different names for it, but this is what we call it to kind of keep with our naming convention, our theme of names. And once again, we have our black belt student, Jacob Davidson, here, who's going to be helping us out. And what this move is basically if you are being choked or grabbed from the front, but the attacker's arm would be out in some position, like this, right? But still, let's always remember our rules of self-defense. Always be aware. Ideally, no one should even ever get close enough to grab you that way. So always be aware, keep your personal protection, keep your circle, and run to safety if you can, all right? So, for the first way we're going to do it is against a choke. So, Jacob is going to grab me with his right hand. This is a single wolf drag, and the reason why I call it single is because they're grabbing you with a single arm, all right? So now, we take our arm, grab here, like you're eating a Subway sandwich, but it's a really big one, and you're hitting your throat instead of your mouth. I don't know why you would do that, but this is that's what you're doing. And also, kind of take your chin down. Now, that's not going to stop it, but that gives you a little bit more security there, all right? Now, from here, we're going to start with the basic, and then we'll add some variations to it. I'm going to step back, and that step back pulls my opponent off balance a little bit. Then this elbow is going to drop down, this elbow is going to go up. And as you do that, you're going to turn the arm. And I turn my body as I do that, and then I drop my elbow. You could do a variation where you put your elbow on the arm, but I kind of think of that as advanced. So instead, just put your armpit on their arm, right through here on the tricep, and then bring your elbow over, okay? Now that's the basic. We're going to do it a bunch of times and add to it. So again, he grabs me, it's a choke, here, I step back, twist, and drop, okay? Keep on wanting to ask the people if there's any questions, but then I realize there's no people here. So he grabs again. Now on this one, let's talk about our arm position. We're grabbing here, but we can very easily slide this arm up to maybe about elbow level. You could go further, but I feel like on that point, you're kind of doing a little bit more of a variation, which is fine. But from here, slide up a little bit maybe, maybe not. Ideally, we want to get our arms perfect. But in real life, they're coming at us, we're just doing our best. Maybe we do grab here. Maybe we do grab here. Maybe we mess up and grab here. Do your best. Try to make that move work, and if it's not going to work for you, do something else. So here. Now, we've got our arms positioned in about the right place where I want to be right now, but I'm going to add something to it. I'm going to take my foot and kick the shin. The reason I'm doing that is to distract him for a second. So that 1 second, he's thinking, ow, my shin, that's when I'm going to do this move. If he is very focused, like, focus your arm, don't let me twist. If he's very focused, this gets really hard, see? But if he's really focused, not distract him, then I can make it work. Okay? So, let's add that to it. We're here, we grab, we kick, step back, twist, and then drop. Okay? Notice when I kick the shin, I do not kick my foot straight on. That makes my foot a smaller surface area, and there's a better chance I'll miss, probably not, but you might. So I turn my foot into what's basically a dragon kick, or a sideways kick. Then I use that bounce, step back, and kind of reset in my stance. So he grabs again, please. So here. So boom, step back. Now let's add to that. When I twist, now I'm going to take this foot and step it forward. So now I'm going in front of his body. I can pull this arm up further and get a little bit different position there. So, one more time with all those moves combined. He grabs the arms, kick, step back here, step in. From there, if I want to, I can push down, I can crank on this wrist, I can even rotate, I can hit, lots of things there. Remember though, we're talking perfect situation. Real life, it's never going to be perfect. You're going to have to deal with it. So again, he grabs, here, kick, step back. Okay, now I couldn't step in on this where I wanted to, but I was able to get his foot, and I could still kind of make that work for me. All right. Now, this one move does several things. So from here, what we can also do is use it against a shoulder grab. So let's say he grabs my shoulder for whatever reason. Okay, I can basically do the same thing. The only real difference is now if he grabs with this shoulder, now he's got that arm. I really got to worry about that. Okay, but there's a couple ways I can deal with that. I can try the move. I can hope to block with this arm, or instead of stepping back, since it's offside, I could vary it a little bit, kind of spread my grip out, and go forward instead of back. Okay? Or I could try really quickly to maybe beat that punch, right? Because I'm still worried about it. Here, and then try to step back and pull more. So that now his body goes up faster than his punch. All right? Or he grabs, I go this, I see he's about to punch, I jam, I block that up. Then I move into a different move. Right? Always be willing to adapt on that. If he grabs with the same arm the other shoulder, that's a little bit easier. Now I can pretty much do it just like I want to. Okay? You should always worry about their free arms, their free weapons. Now if he grabs right in the center, same thing. It really didn't change at all from him grabbing the neck. So same thing here. The only difference is now, more than likely, his arm is not going to be stock straight or close to it. It's going to be a little bit more bent. So in that position, you may have a harder time of making that twist work. So you may have to change your grip a little bit maybe and roll it over, possibly. Or do more speed, get back faster. Okay? You could do this variation with a hair grab. Do we ever do that in class? It's not my favorite. I worry about it a little bit, but I've seen it work. I'll say it that way. So same thing, but the difference here is I'm not going to grab his arm. Okay? The exact same moves besides that. The difference here is your hands go here. One here, one here. Now you could go here and hope for the best, but that makes me nervous. So go here. You want to go here? Yeah, that's okay too. But I like this better. Same motion. And then you have to bring it down a little bit lower. Okay? So that is single wolf trap.